ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Wonderkid Watch, where today we're taking a look at the 17-year-old Nnamdi Collins, a young German centre-half. Before we get started, though, of course, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below of any players you want to see in upcoming episodes so I can take a look at them. But this is a very interesting player, a player that I've used in a few saves. You might have been aware of a couple of the saves if you've been watching any of the other series on the channel, especially last season. Big fan of Nnamdi Collins. Some great acceleration and pace. So quick. 6'3", so not a small guy either. So certainly a sort of player that can be that sweeper role. And you can push high as well. Not be too worried about leaving an offside trap because of his pace. Some great aggression and bravery, and decisions are very good as well. Determination isn't bad either. Shame about the leadership. Would be nice to have a bit of a higher leadership and positioning, but that may come. 17 years old, so plenty of time to grow. A decent tackling, marking and heading as well for a centre-half, so not too bad there. Currently injured at Dortmund, so is out for a few months, so may hinder his development at a young age, but hopefully that shouldn't be too bad. Let's take a look at his current ability and potential. Current ability of 105, but potential of 163. Massive potential. Could be an absolutely incredible centre-back in the future, so we'll have to see how it goes. So let's jump ahead and take a look at his development. And we're 10 years on, 27 years old now, and playing for Union Berlin. So maybe not quite the development we'd hoped, but we can see here still a decent looking player. Not too much with regards to the technicals on the ball, but certainly off the ball, still got some very nice stats. Mentals are looking pretty good. Still positioning would be a bit nicer. Same with the work rate. But some good bravery, decision making and concentration. And of course, those physicals are looking very, very nice. Has developed to be able to play left back a bit, which is interesting. And certainly could probably play as a right back defensively anyway. With a bit of pace taking on those wingers. But currently at Union Berlin. Let's take a look at how he got there then. So he did have a couple of loan moves. Jan Ragenberg was the first one in the second division of Germany. Played a few games, didn't get too much of a performance out of him. Then Nuremberg signed him on loan for 70k. Again, limited performances, and then finally also moved to Fortuna Dusseldorf on loan in the second division, which once again not great outcomes. He has been playing during this time quite a bit for the second team for Dortmund, and it looks like he actually did play 1 or 2 games for Dortmund in the Bundesliga, and a couple of cup competitions as well. So he has made some big game debuts, but nothing too much. But there was a £10 million move for him to Union Berlin, who were in the second division at the time. Got a lot of game time, did manage to get him promoted. Unfortunately, also got relegated that year, leading to them back in the second division, where he has started to perform a bit better. So finally, he's getting to the stage of his career where maybe he's getting that bit of rhythm into his game time. With that said, let's take a look at his competition. So as we saw, won the Bundesliga second division with Union Berlin. Nice to see. And as we expected, and saw a relegation from the Bundesliga as well for Union Berlin. Looking at the awards, we can see Team of the Weeks, Best 11s, but otherwise very, very limited little bits. But still an exciting player to use because of that pace. I think is so exciting. And the jumping reach and agility for someone who's 6'3" is excellent. Absolutely excellent. Let's take a look at his final attributes then for the moment. 140 current ability, 163 potential. So maybe it's that initial injury that he had has hindered him a bit to not quite be able to reach that 163. Maybe it's the game time in between loans. Maybe it's the clubs he was on loan to. We'll never really know. But certainly not quite the level of ability we'd have hoped. But with that, we will leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and of course, leave a comment down below of any players you want to see in upcoming episodes, and I'll catch you in the next one.